Let's talk about one of the most essential yet often overlooked aspects of personal growth: self-compassion. We're often our own harshest critics, holding ourselves to impossible standards and beating ourselves up when we fall short. But what if, instead of criticism, we practiced kindness and understanding toward ourselves? That's the core of self-compassion, and it's a game changer for mental and emotional well-being. So, what exactly is self-compassion? Simply put, it's treating yourself with the same kindness, care, and understanding that you would offer a close friend. It involves recognizing that imperfection, failure, and struggle are part of the shared human experience, and they don't make you any less worthy of love and acceptance. Self-compassion has three main components: self-kindness, common humanity, and mindfulness. Let's break those down. Self-kindness is about replacing harsh self-criticism with warmth and understanding. Instead of saying, "I'm such a failure," try saying, "It's okay to make mistakes. Everyone does." Common humanity is about recognizing that you're not alone in your struggles. We often feel isolated when things go wrong, but setbacks are something everyone experiences. Lastly, mindfulness involves being aware of your thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them or judging them. It's about holding space for your emotions without letting them define you. Why is self-compassion so important? Studies show that people who practice self-compassion tend to be more resilient, less anxious, and more motivated. It might seem counterintuitive, but being kind to yourself doesn't make you complacent. It actually empowers you to grow and improve because you're coming from a place of support rather than self-punishment. So how can you start practicing self-compassion? One simple exercise is to catch yourself when you're being self-critical. When you notice those negative thoughts creeping in, pause and ask yourself, what would I say to a friend in this situation? Then offer that same kindness and encouragement to yourself. Another technique is to place your hand over your heart and take a few deep breaths, reminding yourself that it's okay to feel what you're feeling and that you deserve care and understanding. It's also helpful to remember that self-compassion isn't about letting yourself off the hook or avoiding responsibility. It's about holding yourself accountable with kindness. For example, instead of beating yourself up for procrastinating, acknowledge that it's a common struggle and then gently guide yourself back on track. This approach is far more effective and sustainable than relying on guilt or shame as motivators. Building self-compassion is a process, and it takes time. But with practice, you'll find that it becomes easier to meet yourself with kindness, even in tough times. You'll start to feel more at peace with who you are, flaws and all, and that inner support will empower you to face life's challenges with greater resilience. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on mental well-being and personal growth. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one way you can show yourself a little more compassion today? Remember, you are worthy of the same kindness and care that you freely give to others.